Welcome to Chris Allen's podcast. And here comes the show.
Hey there, my name is Megan Foote, owner of North Star Boudoir Photography, serving Louisville and surrounding counties. We offer a premier boudoir experience at a price point you deserve. Our sessions include a 45-minute pampering, which entails hair and makeup services, as well as food and drinks, and access to a full client closet. And of course, 45 minutes of posing and shooting for fabulous photos that will leave you feeling empowered. Our packages range from $220 to $300. To schedule with us, you can check out our Facebook or Instagram accounts at North Star Boudoir, as well as call or text 502-689-0015. We'd love to have you and help you see the beautiful that you are. Also, if you book with us, please make sure you mention Chris Allen Podcast for a discount.
All right. It's time for the show, the Chris Allen podcast. Sponsored by North Star Boudoir. And by God, y'all should all go to their Instagram, check them out, get the deal, mention the podcast. Megan does an amazing job. Y'all should definitely go check it out. I might even get one once I get my taxes. I'm just saying, I think I'm looking pretty good. I lost a little weight. I'm going to give it a shot. All right. So, this isn't going to be a very long podcast. I know I talk about this person a lot. And I know I should stop. I know I should let it go and just accept that this is what it is. But, Georgia, what are y'all doing? One, y'all almost in Georgia elected Herschel Walker. And I can't even see how that almost happened. And I'm not saying Warnock's the world's greatest politician. I'm not saying he's the world's best person, but he's a preacher. Actually seems to support family values. And all around seems like a pretty good dude. Okay? And yes, he runs on different type views than you guys apparently normally support, but he stays loyal to those and did what he said he was going to do. And did things that will help Georgia. Like, y'all may not like Biden, but his Build Back Better plan stuff that all went through is going to build up infrastructure, some new roads, all the stuff that you guys want. All the stuff that all Americans want to make our country better. So I don't know why anybody wouldn't vote for that. Yes, Warnock is pro-choice, and I realize it's a big stick for all of them. And I understand if that's why you're voting for the other side. Because supposedly Herschel Walker's pro-life. Okay. But how can you be pro-life and have paid for abortions? Ask your girlfriends, because you have so many, to do abortions. Like, look, that's a level of bullshit on a whole new massive level. Like, I'm pro-life. We don't kill babies but mine. Because I'm going to be the werewolf that fights vampire babies. Because I don't want to pay child support. And he's like, oh, no, these aren't true. No, these girls kept the receipts. Literally kept the receipts and the checks that he paid them. And you guys almost elected this dude who got on stage and literally says he wants to be a werewolf so he could fight vampires. Who has children he's never met. But he's family values. Who's pro-life but has paid for abortions because he didn't want to deal with the babies. Why? Come on, Georgia. And you know what? Y'all, hands down, reelected Majora Taylor Greene. Oh my. Look, there's a level of stupid in this world, and she has achieved it. She is Grand Queen of Stupid. She is by far the dumbest person in office in Congress. All of them. Of all the senators, of all the representatives, she is by far the loudest and dumbest. And I'm not saying AOC is a member of Mensa. I'm just saying smarter than her. the only way she wasn't gonna be the dumbest one in Congress is if Herschel Walker got elected, and he didn't. So she still holds that prize. She gets the big hat that says dunce, and I'm betting her big hat is white and comes down into a hood. Because she seems just a smidge on the racist side. And by a smidge, I mean, holy crap, she's racist. Okay? She hides it and does things, but she keeps going all these right-wing conservative traditions put on by known racist groups and talks to them about how great America would be if it's like it was back in the day. Back in the day, America wasn't so great. Back in the day, we were beating black people for no fucking reason. So I don't really yeah. So that's what she is. And her newest adventure, this one just, where George Hill Green says, we would have won if she had organized the January 6th attack and we would have been armed. Because that's why they didn't win the January 6th insurrection. It's because they weren't armed enough. They didn't have enough guns. They didn't actually get in there and kill nobody. You know, if we'd given them guns and gone in there and shot up all of Congress, we would have won. Won what? The death of democracy? Look, the person you wanted to win didn't win. It happens. It happens a lot. I wanted the Democrats to take control of the House with a bigger margin and take control of the Senate with a bigger margin this last election, and that didn't happen. We lost the House. We got the Senate, but we lost the House. So it happens. I didn't go up to Congress and start shooting all the Republicans and get what I wanted. I dealt. I moved on. Next election will be better, I hope. But if she'd been running the show, we would have won. This is the exact quote. I want to tell you something. If Steve Bannon and I had organized that, we would have won. Not to mention, we would have been armed. She said of the January 6, 2021 attempted by the supporters of the Democrats to overturn the 2020 election. Wow. Whew. I mean, yeah. I don't even know what to do with that. Like, she went all out. I can't do this. Like, first of all, the January 6th insurrection was evil and wrong. People did die. Policemen died. Trump wanted to lead it, which was wrong. Like, he put it together. He made it happen. The Oath Keepers and the Proud Boys are racist, horrible groups who want to sow destruction and make it a white country again. America first is kind of what has always represented Christian nationalism. Unfortunately, that has always been what is represented. If you look up any in the history, campaign groups that were ran under Christian nationalism and American first slogans, they're all extremely racist, horrible groups. And I'm not saying Christianity is bad or racist. I'm saying people used that title, and everyone in the past who has used that title because it's been used before were horribly racist and wanted to get the black people and Jew people and all this stuff. Rachel Maddow, which I know, Rachel Maddow, horrible person, blah blah blah, liberal, blah. Look, true, she's a liberal. She's far left. She's a gay news anchor. I don't know what you're expecting. But at the same time, she's extremely intelligent. And she did a whole podcast, a historical podcast, with all historical facts and presented in a factual, historical way of what actually fucking happened about a group of Christian nationalists who wanted to put America first, who were siding with the Nazis and used their power in Congress to try to support the Nazis. Because they didn't like Jewish people either. Yeah, that happened. There's a whole podcast about it. It's called Ultra. You listen to it. I didn't like the way the podcast was represented, but did the research, find everything that was true. She had historians when they're talking about it. Like, it was crazy that happened in America, like in recent history. This is what Christian nationalism versus American people in the past have done. And the current people screaming Christian nationalism versus America are like George Giuliani, Steve Bannon, George Hill Green. These aren't the kind of people you want being like, yay! Because they're horrible people. She's like, oh, I was just being sarcastic. No. You're also the one who got up in front of Congress when they asked you all these questions about videos you made with your ugly, cheating, poor face. Yeah, that's right. She's cheated on her husband twice. Well, actually, twice that we know about, because she's all about family values. Apparently, swallowing the cock of other men is family values. Getting railed in the gym by the sex guru while you're supposed to be working out, while your husband's taking care of your children is that's family values right there. And yeah, I'm not gonna say allegedly because everybody knows it happened. Her husband's leaving her because she's a whore. And you know what? If you're gonna be a whore, by all means, be a whore. I support the whore community. Just don't go out and be a whore and say no. I support family values because those two things are totally separate. I'm just saying you can live whatever life you want. I'm all for it. I mean, my 20s, whoo, I was horrific. But I didn't go around preaching family values to everybody else. And you know what? Even now, I don't preach my family values to other people because your family values might be different than mine. I don't try to tell you how to live your life because that's not my thing. It's her thing. It's what she wants to do while she's getting railed in the gym by the sex guru with the manager on the other end, making the whole wobbly H. Yeah, no, that's her thing. But she wants to scream family values and marriage and family is so important. I seriously think she needed DNS on all her children to see if they're actually her husbands because I bet at least one of them isn't. But anyway, so that's her streaming all that stuff. But she's going to all these rallies like Nick Fuentes runs. Nick Fuentes, he's one of the biggest anti-Semites in the world. He's the one hanging out with Kanye. Lost his goddamn mind. Ye, hanging out with Ye. Oh, like who is so crazy. Even Steve Bannon's like, you said what about Hitler? Like Steve Bannon had him on his InfoWars short. Like, I saw the clip, guys. Yeah, watch the clip of Ye on InfoWars, and like, not Steve Bannon. What was that dude's name? Alex Jones. That's what it was. Alex Jones. Even the look at Alex Jones' face, Alex Jones is like, I'm all about free speech, so I'm gonna air this. But you said what? Oh no. When you're so crazy and saying such crazy things that Alex Jones is like, I don't know if I should air this. You're doing something. But Nick Fuentes, that guy, she hangs out with him, goes to his rallies, does his stuff. Like, and he's 100%. And he's, you know what? I don't like him because I don't like racist people. But at least he's open and upfront about it. Not trying to pretend like, no, I love America. America's great. No, he's like, no, I hate y'all Jews and stuff. Y'all can go. Yeah, and good old Nick Fuentes and Ye down at the White House, or sorry, not the White House, Mar-a-Lago, with Trump having dinner, and that's the guy. Yeah, people were trying to vote for president. The guy down there having dinner with anti-Semites. Like, this is not cool. This is what our country is turned into, and it's not okay. It's not cool. And Majority Taylor Greene's part of the problem. The people who allow her to do this stuff are part of the problem. And what Congress might turn into once the Republicans take over this House of Representatives is going to be crazy. They complained about all the investigations against Trump, which there weren't actually that many by Congress. There were 2, maybe 3, after he was out of office. While he was in office, every time he did something, they investigated because he did so many illegal things. That's what he did. When you do illegal things, you can investigate it. But Biden actually hasn't done anything illegal. He may have made some mistakes as president because nobody's perfect. And sure, look into that. But yeah, they want to go back and investigate stuff he did like in the 1990s. Like, they want to go back. They want to investigate his son's laptop again. Look, guys, Biden's son might be a jerk, but it's not Biden. It's not a big criminal cartel. It was a kid on drugs doing dumb shit to make more money, to get more drugs, because he's a shitty kid. It happens sometimes. You be a perfectly good parent and your kid goes shitty. It happens. Just like Majority Taylor Greene. Like, her parents probably did a really good job raising her. She just turned out shitty. That's how it goes. So, here's my plea to Georgia. I don't care if you like Republicans. I don't care if you like Democrats. I don't care if y'all invent a whole brand new party of Georgia and elect all of those people. I don't. I really don't. Why don't y'all put up a better quality candidate? Because I promise you, if y'all put up any other Republican but Herschel Walker, y'all would have won. Easy. It wouldn't even been a question. Now y'all have what y'all don't want, a Democrat for the next 6 years because you put up a crazy person. Let's stop putting up crazy people. Both sides. We need moderate, normal views in America. We need people in the middle. We need people, they can be lean left, they can lean right. But we need sane, functioning adults. Not people who are going to scream and all of that. If they had led the insurrection to overthrow democracy, they would have won. That's not what we need in this country. We need good people. We need better people. And we have them. We do. All right. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show wherever you're listening to this show. If you're listening to the Chris Allen Show, awesome. If you're listening to the Jason E. Jones Show, even better. We look forward to bringing you more contact. And if you want to help us out with that, you can hit us up at www.patreon.com/worstjokes and help fund the show. If you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us at cman234 at Twitter, at cman234 at Twitter. You can find on Facebook, the Chris Allen Podcast. You can find Jason on Facebook, the Jason E. Jones Podcast. You can also find him on Twitter too. Just search for the Jason E. Jones Podcast, and you'll find him. We're all there. We're all here for you. If you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to an email at asktheangryninja@gmail.com. You want to be on the show, reach out, hit us up. We'll get you on the show, interview. You want to come tell a joke, tell a joke. We're all here. If you have an outrageous story, I'd love to hear it. We'll put that up too. So just let us know. And if you have anything you want to hear, let us know. Twitter's the best way just to let you know. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.